for another letter to laugh in. $2 are already winging their way to Arthur Brehob of Indianapolis, Indiana, for these 2 dillies.
Dilly, dilly.
All right. It works out to about $1 a dilly.
Tyrone, you sure know how to pick a dilly.
If he tries to pick my dilly, I'll break every bone in his body.
Talk me into it, you smooth-talking little beauty. Oh, no, that was a dilly.
I've got some good news and some bad news. First, I had a date with Myra Brackenridge last night. Now for the bad news. Neither of them showed up. Think about it.
There are ghosties and ghoulies and things that go bump in the night. And all these things come to you through the contact from the other side. Laughing super witch, Judy Carn. Hey, Jude.
Hello, Judy Kahn, Super Witch here, bringing you news from the other side. I see General Washington in deep trouble with Martha. I see Martha overhearing the general say that he really wasn't the father of our whole country, but that he had done his share. I see Van Gogh trying to keep his glasses on. I see Sitting Bull standing. I see Standing Bull sitting. I see my time is up. This is Judy Kahn, Super Witch, with news from the other side. I see me leaving. This is me leaving.
Now remember, right after stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni, I get to do me solo, okay?
Cabana.
Backwards sounds like...
Cacabana.
That's easy for you to say.
No, not really.
And now, let us pay.
Teacup.
Now, that's a big girl.
Hey, who said there are no more worlds to conquer, no more mountains to climb?
Richard Burton.
Well, I really didn't want an answer. It was a rhetorical question.
I know, that's why I retorted.
Yeah, well, be that as it may, to those of you who think there isn't any new ground to plow, I would like you to realize...
Sounds a lot like Richard Burton again.
There is always room in the world for new enterprise. And so tonight we hail... the Esquire Travel Service of New York. According to Newsweek magazine, these chaps are offering, and I quote, a $1,000 Las Vegas divorce package, which includes a lawyer and a sightseeing trip.
My goodness, something like that makes the whole thing worthwhile.
I think so, but there's more. Some of our Canadian cousins are offering something just a shade more enterprising.
Oh, what's hot in the frozen north now?
Well, the Los Angeles Times has this item about a used car dealer in Vancouver, British Columbia. Quote, Joe Hargett has gone into the divorce financing business, and his ad says, no money down, 30 months to pay, and only a 2% fee.
Oh, I'll see you later. I'm going to go get married.
You're going to get married?
Oh, sure, the way I figure it, you see. For $1,000, I can subscribe to Esquire.
That's true.
Fool around in Joe Hargett's car for 30
dear.
months, on a Las Vegas sightseeing trip, have a New York lawyer for a lookout man. When I return to Vancouver, collect my 2%. Let's face it, I can't pass up a deal like that.
Oh, you got a memory, too.
Yeah.
Boy, with Dick's brain, he's gonna go a long way. Sure, all the way to Vancouver with a layover in Vegas.
Just kill my pedal pine tree. Head on I brought you this bunch of flowers. I bought you this box of candy. Like a book on fairy tales.
Leaving in 2 minutes, Mr. Schlosser. And the chief says to hop to it.
Well, now, perhaps you are a bit overweight, Mrs. London, but don't let that worry you. And you shouldn't let these remarks that people make about your weight disturb you. Why, for heaven's sakes, you should realize that many people, very often, are cruel and unthinking.
So true.
And those remarks, now, you just lie right down there, Mrs. London. Well, now, look what you've done, you big fat slob.
Hey, paper. Get all the latest news. Paper, all the news.
Wow! Man, it says here that Huntley and Brinkley are gonna do the news in the nude.
Oh, yeah? In depth?
No, just about up to here.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Oh, no. Here's the laughing news. That's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard.
From south of the border, we say, there's more to this life than only what's the news across the nation. We have got the information in a way we hope will amuse you. We just love to give you our views. La-da-dee-da, ladies and gents, laughing looks at the news. Only days.
And now, with the news of the present, here's the man to whom the news wouldn't be the news without the news. Here's Dickie Bird.
That's just Dickie, no bird. Oh.
Here's a man without a bird. Here's Dickie.
Okay. Washington, D.C. A highly placed official of the State Department declared today that if the United States continues to sign alliances and peace treaties at the present rate, should World War III break out, we would find ourselves fighting on both sides. You get that? The Burbank Wife Swapping and Volunteer Firemen Association answered a record number of house calls last night in spite of the heavy rain. Underline that one. Hollywood. Some of the biggest films of the recent years will be combined in a film festival next year. Truman Capote will write the screenplay for Sister George Meets Butch Cassidy and Shows Her True Grit. Hey. Take it away, Goldie.
Here with the news of the...
Goldie, let me help you tonight. I'll say it, and then you repeat it, all right?
Okay.
All right, here with the news of the future 20 years from now is Dan Rowan. How was that?
Not bad, Danny boy, but keep up the good work, and someday you'll have your own show. Maybe. I mean, don't call us, we'll call you. Maybe.
Yes, all right. You gone now, Goldie? Berlin in 1989, 20 years from now. With space travel becoming commonplace, the German government today announced its first commercial passenger flight to the moon. Safety instructions posted in the cabin were as follows. In the event of an emergency, the crew will throw out the excess equipment. The first-class passengers will throw out the baggage, and the second-class passengers will throw out the third-class passengers. 1989, 20 years from now. A plea for a stricter motion picture code was made today by Jack Valenti in The Nude before the Producers Guild, who rated his body X.